Alright, so I wanted to make this video because I think global players should be aware of that what's happening here, but JP is getting two Community Day Fests in Japan. Yeah, I know. It's not really surprising. Global, obviously, good for them. They get a lot more stuff because, of course, it's Japan. Bandai is local in there, so this makes it easier for them to actually uh build their community fest over there. Kind of jealous actually. I love community fest, by the way. When I went to LA up there and met the producers and all that shit. That was probably the most fun time I ever had with Dokkan specifically. But I want to talk about this because there are some things I do want to bring up first. So let's talk about where this community fest is being held. It's gonna be held in two locations. And by the way, the application deadline for this is October 16th. But you must live in Japan. I believe in the terms and conditions they say, "Oh, you must live in Japan. You cannot be living outside, or you can't be under 17 or whatever." And there are reasons why, right? Well, you can be under 17. It's just that you have to be escorted by what's called a parent or a guardian. So that's pretty, pretty obvious. Yeah, but yeah, there are two venues or two dates for this JP Community Fest. There's gonna be one held in Tokyo, which is on October 25, which is this month. And then there's gonna be one held in Christmas. Yeah, I'm surprised. They're working during Christmas, by the way. It's common Japanese tradition. Common that it's Japanese people work during Christmas, which is fine. I don't have nothing against that. But yeah, it is. They are doing another community fest during Christmas, and I believe you are able to get two tickets per both. Correct me if I'm wrong. But you have to go sign up through the application. But if you do pull up a game, you should be able to just jump straight into it. Fortunately, someone like myself, I cannot apply for it because literally I live in America and I cannot go there. Simple understanding right there. Simple math. Let me pull up some of the translations in here because it just makes sense for me to do so. These are just I literally have to take a picture of these and then translate them. It's it, so, for some reason like Google literally as I'm talking about this, freaking Google just decides to translate the bottom stuff right here compared to not doing that in here. Bro, really? Not even freaking Dokkan Wiki does that. Well, let's go over some of the things that's pretty obvious. So yes, there is going to be a live stream. There is going to be a live stream. I need to mention this right now. There is going to be a live stream happening during these 2 days of Community Fest. There's gonna be one, I believe, held before the in-person exclusive stuff. Yeah, so there's two different things happening. There's gonna be one live stream that's gonna last for an hour. That'll be basically showing off all the new content that will be being brought out during both of these times. And then there's going to be an in-person exclusive stuff, which I think it's pretty obvious. There's gonna be that new battle mode that a lot of us have tried during Community Day, and then there's going to be some sort of other fun activities that they can do and all that stuff. I believe it's mentioned that somewhere through here, I believe, but let's talk about like these days first. Yeah, October 25th, it's gonna be Osaka, Tokyo, and then Christmas is gonna be Osaka. Nothing too ordinary out of the blue. Right here is where we're going to be talking about the producer's letter. So yeah, they are going to be doing a live stream. They are going to be holding 150 people. Yeah, it's kind of obvious. They've already done that for us last month. You might as well do it for these guys. They're doing it twice, by the way. Twice. Now it makes sense. From my understanding. They're local. Bandai's local in Japan. It's kind of cheaper, much easier. Don't have to pay for flights. So if you're not surprised that they're not doing extra more of these outside of Japan, This is probably one of the reasons why. But it is nice that they're doing a live stream so that at least we get to see some stuff happening. What's next? This, yeah. So, the application for or actually the broadcast for everyone is gonna start at 14 o'clock or 2 p.m. Japan time, which I believe is 10 p.m. Japan time. So the producers are is gonna be shown over there. We'll see what the hell they're gonna talk about. And then this. There are requirements to this. You are able to have at least 2 people per account. You're able to invite another person essentially. So let's say I'm Truth. I'm going to bring Iron Cane to Community Fest. Now I don't have to rely on the fucking one per 2 people having 2 separate accounts on 2 different tickets. I can literally just say, hey, I'm gonna bring another guest with me. I want 2 tickets under my account. Now I'm gonna have to track both of us through just that account alone. Simple as that. And I like this. I feel like they should do this the next time Community Fest comes around. God damn. I it's mind blowing that I should. Ugh, bro. I didn't see that they wouldn't let me add the person when I applied for a ticket, but you know, I guess I guess they didn't let us do that. A lot of us were older, by the way, so like over our 20s, so it makes sense. Next, I do want to talk about the require. Are these the requirements? No, the next one's gonna be requirements. Yeah. So you have 2 people per account. Blah blah blah. Here it is. So you need to be higher than rank 300. You need to beat all of the beginner panel missions. So going from the first level all the way up to all the way to level 3. And I believe that is it. Yeah, so you just have to be ranked 300 or higher, and then complete all the beginner panel missions, which I've already done already. You could probably do all of them actually in 3 hours if you put the time and effort, but with this giant window of time span, well, not really a giant window. You have like only a week actually. Well, if you're really gonna grind up to rank 300, sure, I guess. But it does take a bit of time. Well, not really. Actually, I could be honest right there. It really shouldn't take that long to get to rank 300 unless you're actually grinding every day. But yeah, you do need to. And I can switch over here and you can see you need to be at least ranked 300, complete all the missions. And it's said in here on the bottom. Those who have an account for Dokkan Battle, you can check. Oh yeah, so you can check within the app. It's really not that. Okay, sure. If you apply for 2 people, the application conditions for. Oh, I see. Oh, wait. I get it. I get it. So if you are, applying for yourself and another person, the other person, the other person has to already complete the missions. So don't be slacking on those missions essentially. And that other person has to be ranked 300 or higher. So both people need to. Oh, interesting. God damn, I wish. Well, can't really say too much about it. Sure, I guess. I believe that is all, right? So I guess there's also some other stuff in here too that I didn't even talk about in here. Live stream and Osaka. They're only talking about Osaka in here, but there's also gonna be there's a Tokyo event there's a Tokyo venue for it as well for this month. They have they got their MC. They got the MC. It's the producer. Let's see anything else. Blah blah blah. 2 sheets, and then yeah, you can apply with the application, which you can't, which I really can, and I'm pretty sure some of y'all can if you just play JP only. If you can't go to Japan, well, too bad. But if you're like Goresh though, where you play global but you're in Japan, that's a complete inverted opposite. He still can't even apply for it. Well, can he? Well, Truth did get in, quote unquote, with his Dokkan account. Well, you could. I'm not saying you should, but you could. No, I don't. I discourage that. Honestly, I don't encourage it. Please don't, unless you really know what you're doing. But if you plan on going to these venues, highly recommend it. I've heard they're fun. I know they're fun. I've been to one already. So this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. So we'll be seeing a live stream sometime between both those days. But yeah, it's basically Community Fest but for JP or Japan. That's it. But hopefully we get to see some cool stuff. And the reason why I do mention this as well, that they're doing live streams for both, is because of October. So they did say that previously, no, not in here, that they are removing the reverse feature by, I believe, mid-October, which that by then they'll release a brand new major update. And they don't mention it in here. They mention that they're going to do that version update in October, but they mention it in the Japanese producer's letter, or the Japanese version, where they mention that they're going to update this in mid-October. So probably by sometime next week or during Community Fest, or during, yeah, this Community Fest, we'll see what major updates they make to it. But hopefully we get some good stuff, because I know we're getting good stuff here. And we're getting good stuff here. Maybe they'll announce the Halloween Dokkan Fest. And maybe here they'll announce the not just a Christmas unit, but also the New Year's Dokkan Fest. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know how you guys feel about this. I think this is pretty cool, because obviously the content that they announced over here in Japan is gonna be released simultaneously anyway, so can't really complain about that. Well, let me know what you guys think. And as always, I'll see y'all in the next one.